Hello and welcome to my attempt of a polygonal puzzle for today. The idea here is to guess a word, and where the shape is repeated, the letter is repeated. I don't know for sure that it's an S and an E, but those are common letters, so I've put those in and that gives me a starting train of thought, I suppose. I want to do something like seamster, but we can't have an E represented by this shape if it's also represented by this shape. So it's back to the drawing board. Actually, I think what I was thinking was spinster, but that's also clearly wrong because we would need this to be an E. The other thing that I could do, we could try an ing ending, so then that would be an N. And then this and this would be the same. Do we think they're more likely to be a vowel or a consonant? I would say a vowel. Sorry, a consonant. I think denuding is a word. I think I'm going to try that just to get some information. And wow, that's ruled out so many letters. So actually this, we can't have a duplicated E. We haven't got a single E. Oh wow, the D has to be one of the non-repeated letters as well. We've ruled out the E, the I and the U. So we can only use A's and O's. Very awkward word. And as I say that, I'm just having a mental check, and it can't be awkward. That would have been a coincidence. So let's try something like that as a starting point. That would have to be an A as well. I'm not sure I like the look of that. How about if it was AR, then that would be an R. That would have to be an O because we're running out of vowels. Wow, this is a tough one, isn't it? I've got so little information to use and I've restricted myself so much by ruling out all of those words. What about P? Oh, it's almost passport, but it obviously can't be. Do we want a D there or a D here? I've got absolutely no idea. I mean, it could be, I'm liking this PR. That's actually, it's an interesting word, this one, because it could be a compound word. But then this and this have to be completely different to this and this. So it's making me think something like passport. Can it be any other kind of port? Park port? We'd need to use the D somewhere. And I don't think a park port is a word anyway. How about back something? That would be like that. So it would have to be something like backbone, which obviously doesn't work. Where would the D go as well? Really struggling with this. I'm thinking an A there and an O there and just fill the rest with consonants, but I mean there's no reason why that could be the case. It could be an A there and there. We don't even need an O. Could be an O in both of those places. I've got no idea where I'm going with this one. Well, we haven't used the S. How about show? Oh, it's not quite show boat. So that would have to be an S as well. We would need a D as well. It feels like the D would have to go there. And I've got no idea what word I'm going to be coming up with from this concoction. Really struggling with this. What I might have to do is cheat it's not really cheating because it's allowed by the rules of the game unless you're on expert mode, but I might just have to put in a word that's got some of these letters in that I haven't used, just to see what information I can get. I really don't like doing this, but when it's as difficult as this, well, I'm saying it's difficult, when I'm struggling as much as this, there's not a lot of choice. Let's try scratchy. Guess must contain D. Yes, sorry. I don't think I have got expert mode turned on. There we go, I don't have expert mode turned on, which means I don't have to put in a guess that's got an S here and an S here, for example, because that's where the repeated letter is. But I do have hard mode turned on, as you just saw, so I do have to use the D because I've gained that information so far. So let's, I mean, even, I could try cardamom. That would at least let me find out whether there's a repeated A, but it doesn't use an S or a T. Ideally, I would want to use an S or a T just to find out whether they do appear in this word. So what are we going to guess? I can't even guess. I can't even think of a word that I want to guess that isn't correct. Right, it's not paradise or anything like that. What words are there that have only got A's and O's as vowels? Oh, I've got no idea. How about forwards? Oh, okay. So that's given us some information to go with, that's nice. So we've got an A and an S. We already knew that the D couldn't be there because it couldn't be repeated. There is an O. In fact, so that's now an A as well. Oh, that should definitely help. Is that an O? Do we have repeated O's? Or is this an O? I think this is more likely. I don't think there's likely to be an O here because an A and then an O consecutively in the word feels unlikely. That could be a D, but then what would this letter be? It's the same as this letter. So if the D is not there, then it would have to be there. Interesting. I still have no idea what that third and seventh letter is. So maybe that's not the O after all. If this is, going back to this, if that's the O, then the D can be here or here. And actually we would need just 3 completely different letters, wouldn't we? The D and 2 other consonants. And we've ruled out quite a lot of consonants. Is this an English word? It's looking very much like a Spanish word with an amos ending. Adoramos. Alomados. Amolados. Acolados. No, we can't use the R. This is either looking like Spanish words or Mexican food. Tacos. Oh, I don't know what this could be. It feels like that has to be correct, but maybe it's not. Maybe we're back to putting the O here and here. Or, sorry, just putting the O there. Oh, so the D could be there instead, I suppose. Really don't know what these two letters could be. I'm still liking this AOAO sequence. I'm liking it, but I still can't think of any words that fit. Avocados. Oh my gosh. It's got to be right, hasn't it? Wow, what an unusual word. Who has ever looked at an avocado, or a bunch of avocados I suppose, and gone, that's A blank O blank A blank O blank. What an interesting pattern. I bet none of you ever realised that. Wow. Well, that was very interesting. I did very badly. I mean, it only took me 3 guesses, but time-wise that took me a long time. Let me know if you did better. That's the polygonal puzzle for today. Thank you for watching and bye for now.